everyone. Today we're going to talk about mantra, and while we use mantra and toning, it's going to be a bit of a series, so we'll start in the beginning. Before we talk about mantra, we have to talk about breathing. Now, breathing is something we do automatically. The breathing I'm talking about is what I call conscious breathing. It is the breathing that you do when you are in a consciousness of spirituality. And the more that you can breathe this way throughout your day-to-day life, obviously the more connected you are and the more filled of spiritual energy you are. So the first breath, conscious breathing, it's simply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now it's important that you actually breathe out hard enough to actually hear your out-breath. Not many people are afraid of the sound of their own voice, but the sound of their own breath seems to freak them out. So again, simply in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now there's one more element to this. As you breathe in, you must allow your tongue to naturally drift to the palate. So as you breathe in, let the tongue just drift to the palate, and as you breathe out, let it relax, and listen for the sound of your own breath. So we're going to do that a few times, just to get you into the practice. After you've done it about 3 breaths, you will actually feel a shift in your energy, a sort of, just a relax. And the more that you breathe, the state of relaxation just increases. The more that you can relax your body, the more that your spirit and your consciousness then can move to the front, as I say, and you become connected to that consciousness actively through the breath. We're going to have Jess now do a couple of breaths just to show you how we breathe. Again, when you breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Again, now as you breathe in, allow your tongue to drift to your palate. In and out. In and out. In and out. So we're going to take that one step further. Again, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. But this time, instead of just the breath coming out of the mouth, we are going to allow a tone or a sound, a frequency to come out of our mouth. The reason we do this is because sound is the highest form of spiritual energy. So when we are creating a sound, we are releasing spiritual energy into the world, which makes us think immediately about the words that we use, but that's for another video. So there are certain sounds that resonate with each of the energy centers of our body, and we are going to work through these systematically, but the tone or the sound that we're going to use today is the tone or the sound of Om, which is a Sanskrit word that basically means I am. So when you are chanting Om, you're actually saying I am. And when you are saying I am, you are declaring who you are. So we're going to use the tone Om. The Om tone resonates with our crown chakra. So chanting I am or Om opens your crown chakra and then obviously allows for spiritual communication. So getting back to the breathing. It's an in-breath, and on the out-breath, breathing in, breathing in, breathing in, tongue up to the palate. Well, Bethany hasn't made herself not known, so we decided we'll add her to the proceedings. So Jess and I are just going to go through a couple of minutes of toning together, because when you tone with someone else, it creates very powerful spiritual energy. So we're going to go through the in-breath, and the out-breath becomes the tone, becomes the om. So we're going to keep going and doing some progress. Hopefully Bethany will join us, you know. Yeah. Spirituality is part of our everyday life, which means it affects everyone, including our children. So to make them part of it is very special. Okay, so let's begin with taking an in-breath. And thank you for joining us today, and next time we'll focus on the base chakra and the tone for the base chakra. But in the meantime, an om a day will keep the nasties away.